is already the victory of love. And this is significant for us because the victory of love can manifest itself in and through our suffering. Love can prove indomitable in and through our suffering. Not outside our suffering, not after we have suffered, but in the midst of our suffering. Whenever we make a decision to love, to embody God's unconditional love, despite the suffering that are consequences of such decisions, then love proves indomitable. Remember the last days of Ninoy. When Ninoy decided to come home to the Philippines, Cory asked him, why go home? We now are living a normal family life. For the first time in our lives, going to the grocery, bringing the children to school, going to church together, why give this all up? And Ninoy said, because I have to beg Ferdinand Marcos for one last time to set our people free. But what will befall you? What will happen to you? And he said, three possibilities. One, I may be brought back to Fort Bonifacio, re-arrested. Secondly, I may be held in under house arrest. And third, I may be assassinated. Then why? Why risk your life? Because he said, well, I cannot lead a meaningless life and die a meaningless death, like being run over by a crazy taxi cab driver. I want my life to be meaningful, and that means fighting for our democracy. And when the foreign journalist interviewed him, sir, have you not heard of assassination attempts, plots against your life? Oh yes, I have. And he laughed. And that is why you have to be very quick with your video camera, because in a few minutes, it can all be over. And when Jesus landed on the old Manila International Airport, at least you are still awake. Gutom na yata ako. When Ninoy landed at the old Manila International Airport, the APSICOM men entered the plane and ordered everyone to remain seated as they escorted him out of the plane. Ken Kashiwahara, his brother-in-law, insisted on accompanying him, but he was made to sit down while all the shutters were pulled down. And that was the last video footage of Ninoy. His face turned pale and livid as he was escorted out of the plane.